Transparency and accountability are the headlights that keep democracy on the road, guiding citizens toward truth and informed decision-making. But when those in power deliberately switch off the lights, the public is left navigating in the dark, vulnerable to deception and manipulation. Maine Governor Janet Mills' administration isn't just dimming the lights. It's pulling the plug entirely, shrouding vital information in secrecy. This full-blown transparency scandal isn't just about withheld documents. It's about a government that would rather keep its citizens blind than let them see the truth. The controversy exploded when Anya Trundy, deputy director of DFS, admitted to illegally withholding reports on Maine's cannabis industry from lawmakers. The reason? She personally decided it was better to hide the truth from the public. This is completely unacceptable. Lawmakers and the public have a right to this information. We cannot allow unelected officials to decide which laws they want to follow. But let's be clear, this isn't just about a cannabis report. This is a pattern of secrecy, a strategy designed to keep Mainers uninformed, distracted, and easier to control. Withholding these reports is like a referee pocketing the rulebook in the middle of a game, deciding, on a whim, which plays count and which don't. Anya Trundy didn't just break the law. She took it upon herself to decide what lawmakers and the public deserve to know. But this isn't just about a single report. It's about a government that believes the less you know, the less you can question. When transparency is treated as optional, democracy becomes a rigged game where only those in power know the score. This administration is breaking the law to keep information out of the hands of the public. If they can hide these records, what else are they hiding? And more importantly, why? Even House Speaker Rachel Talbot Ross has admitted that Maine's Department of Education is deliberately failing to inform the public, going so far as to claim the agency is upholding a white supremacist culture. But there's more to this story. Why is the Mills administration pushing radical policies like gender ideology in Maine schools? Because an uninformed, confused, and disoriented population is easier to manipulate. The state is indoctrinating kids with gender ideology, teaching them that truth is subjective, and training them not to think critically. It's like fogging up a windshield while telling the driver there's no need for a map. When people are kept confused and disoriented, they lose their ability to navigate reality, making them easier to steer in whatever direction those in power choose. By indoctrinating kids with gender ideology and teaching them that truth is fluid, the state isn't just shaping beliefs, it's dismantling the very foundation of critical thinking. A population that can't discern fact from fiction is a population that won't question authority, making control effortless. By confusing children about basic biology and identity, the state weakens their ability to think independently, creating a generation that follows orders instead of questioning authority. And it's all part of a larger strategy. Keep the public distracted with identity politics, hide government corruption behind closed doors, and make sure no one asks too many questions. It's like scrambling the compass of an entire generation. If you confuse people about the basics of reality, they'll never find their own direction. By distorting fundamental truths about biology and identity, the state isn't just changing the conversation. It's rewiring how young minds process truth itself. A confused mind is a compliant mind, more likely to accept what it's told rather than challenge what doesn't add up. And while the public is tangled in debates over identity politics, the real power moves, secrecy, corruption, and control happen quietly behind the curtain. Governor Janet Mills and her administration don't want you to know the truth. But Despicable Maine is not going to let that happen.
The truth, they twist the game, they think we're blind, but we know them. They shut the doors, they burn the page, lies and silence fuel their rage, but we ain't fooled, we see the change. A state control, despicable Maine, despicable Maine. They're taking control, stealing our voices, deceiving us all. Despicable Maine, the people will rise. manipulate, they keep us confused. They spread the fear, but we ain't bowing, we're still here. They shut the doors, they burn the page. Lies and silence fuel their rage, but we ain't fooled, we see the chain of state control. Despicable Maine, Despicable Maine, they're taking control.